A group of kids in one of Lagos slum communities, Bariga, are taking over the world through their performing arts. And this is thanks to Seun Awobaju, a theatre act practitioner who inspires creativity in kids through his theatre group, The Footprints of David Art. Our correspondent, Oyin Adekunle, has the rest of the story.
Seun Awobaju has been in the same shoes as these happy-go-lucky children at the very heart of Isale Laje, Bariga. In this community where he was raised, he has been a scavenger and taken up several odd jobs to earn a living and also see himself through school. Here he also found an antidote in the form of art, and this theatre arts practitioner is now helping harness the hidden talents of children in his community through music, dance and drama. In his theatre group, he has created a new life for these kids who would otherwise have been on the streets finding ways to support their families. The band gather under this tent for their rehearsals, and just like martial artists, they sit comfortably on the floor. At the command of their director, they beat the drums with method and precision, echoes of each strike filling the air.
At the beginning, it was, for me, it was more like just doing what I love to do. A lot of kids around there, like you are seeing, they love them clustered around, and at the sound of the drum, they gather, they want to watch, and it's easier for me to show them through dance steps. And perhaps most times at the beginning, then after the rehearsals, and I discovered that some of them would drop their hawking tray somewhere, then they go back to it and continue hawking.
For Awobaju, the Footprints of David is a community on its own. These children are his family, and he does for them what a parent would do with the support of his wife. He caters for some of the children's academics, feeding, and even accommodation.
So quite a number of them roam around bus stops, the cells and the traffic, and yes, even some find it difficult to even go to school. So we, by his grace, we were able to help one or two out of their current situation and bring them back to school, revive them to my personal house where I house quite a number of them. Our school, we really do not, badge it a free school. It's called Bright Achiever School, and the school is tuition free.
On this other side, by the waterfront, they sing their hearts out with their instructor, who equally displays some calculated dance moves to the delight of his students. This group, as modest as it may seem, has taken the kids to places in the world they might not have dreamt of visiting their whole lives.
These kids today have performed before a lot of presidents, past presidents, current president of Nigeria, president of France, president of Germany. We've been together to almost 36 states in Europe where we've played our art, and currently we have about 168 of them now in our private school.
Despite how interesting these performances can be, the task can sometimes be so overwhelming, and to be candid, Awobaju has considered taking a bow. But the strong bond that exists between him and the children keeps pulling him back.
The challenge of feeding, the challenge of accommodation, the utility bills, the school, the health, is endless. Currently, we still need a lot of help because as we speak, I really don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow for some of these kids. So we're hoping good Nigerians can show more support.
Ultimately, the goal is to see that these kids have access to quality education and opportunities that can help improve the quality of their lives.
The vision is to raise them from age 6 to 16, and by 16 they are perhaps well informed and equipped to face the world. In this period they will have learned one or two trades. We have a fashion house that we push them to, some into hair making, cobbling, other handiworks, and those who go to school also are schooling with us.
This is about the 6th set of kids the Footprints of David Art is training. Their involvement in performing arts has exposed these kids to a world of potential outside the poverty they face. It also keeps them from indulging in the vices that may come with being idle. Oyin Adekunle, TV360, Lagos.